He said is every chord can be played a lot of different ways, and you can revoice things. And so one of the videos I'm posting right now, I'm in the middle of uploading, is inverting chords, like rearranging the order that the notes in the chord go in. So you do want to be able to see different intervals on the guitar. So let's just start with we'll start with C, and we're going to do a G shape, an E shape, position 2. So put your middle finger on the C, right there on the E string. Start with your middle finger. Okay, and so we're going to look at all the different intervals, because you want to start to be able to visually identify intervals, how they look on the guitar. So starting with the minor second. Minor second's either going to be a fret apart, so try playing that. Or if you put your pinky there, they're going to be 4 frets apart if you want to change strings. So if you're going to be on the C, make sure you're on the D flat. So if you want to get that sound, and for ear training, it's really important to be able to play those songs, play and hear the intervals, because you can play you start to train your ears. So that's a minor second. Jaws, and they're all over the place. Any 2 notes that are a fret apart, it's a minor second. When you get to the fourth, to the like the 3rd string, the minor second's 3 frets apart between the 3rd and the 4th string. Yeah. Between the 3rd and the 4th string. 3rd and 2nd string, excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. That's unison. Okay, so that's minor second. Back to your root. The whole step is a major second. Do, re. Or it's 3 frets apart. That's do and re. That's a major second. So anytime you have 2 notes that are a full fret apart, that's a major second. So you got your minor second, and you want to be able to see them on what they look like on the same string, major second, and you want to be able to visualize what it looks like on 2 different strings. Because when we build chords, we're going to have to use these different notes at the same time. Okay, so you got minor second, major second, then you got minor thirds. Minor third is going to be 3 frets apart on the same string, or 2 frets apart on separate strings. And all over the neck. Okay, so you got minor second, major second, minor third. And then you got major third. And you really want to get familiar with your minor thirds and major thirds, because those are very common intervals. That's how all the triads are built, between major thirds and minor thirds. So a major third on the same string is going to be 4 frets apart.
4 frets apart?
Mm-hmm. And it's 2 whole steps is a major. So you see the 2 whole steps.
Yeah.
But normally we're going to use those 2 frets apart. Okay, and then so you're going to notice a lot of chords are built with that major second.
Yeah.
And Sean uses a lot of minor chords. Like that's a minor 7th. So that's the first part of a lot of your chords, is either going to be built with a major third starting off, or a minor third. Okay, there's more extensions to that. Fourths, you do want to be familiar with those. They're the same string. I mean, same fret on the next string. So you got minor second, major second, minor third, major third, perfect fourth. Okay, so you do want to be able to identify those.
Yeah.
And what you're learning now is going to tie into how to build chords. So as a songwriter, if you want to write real progressive stuff, this is important. Now, when you get 2 frets apart, or 1 fret apart, on opposite strings, let me make sure this is tuned. What is this?
That is a minor third.
This is a minor third.
Oh, major third.
This is a major third. That's a major third. That's perfect fourth. One note higher than a perfect fourth is your tritone. So you want to go over that minor second, major second,
Major second. Minor third.
minor third,
Major third. Perfect fourth. And then triad.
tritone.
Tritone.
And then you got, this is important,
Yeah, this is
that's your power chord.
yeah. That's major sixth.
So perfect.
Perfect. Perfect fifth.
It's a perfect fifth. Okay. On a lot of sheet music chord charts, it'll say C5. If you see C5, it's usually going to be a power chord. Those are all perfect fifths. Okay, so Message in a Bottle starts with the perfect fifth. It has a ninth on top of it. Okay, then you got,
And that would be the minor sixth.
minor six. Sixths are usually used as an embellishment over the chord. It's not actually part of a chord. It's usually just kind of added and then taken away. Just like a suspended fourth, 4 once it's resolved to a 3. So your 6, you got minor 6, and then you have a
And then major sixth.
major 6. A lot of cowboy music and blues music, they're a power chord, and then you add the 6. John Be Good, things like that. So you got, what is this?
This is major second. No, minor.
Minor second.
Major second. Minor third. Major third. Perfect fourth.
Perfect fourth.
And this is a triad.
Tritone.
Tritone.
Yeah.
Tritone.
also want to see your minor 6 is also 2 strings over and 2 frets down. So if you put your ring finger on the C on the E string and then go 2 frets down and 2 strings over. So E string C. That's a minor 6. A lot of jazz chords will skip the A string. What is that?
Major 6.
Major 6. So major 6 is going to be a string over and 2 steps higher, or 4 frets higher. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can put your middle finger and it's 2 strings over and a fret lower. So that's your major 6. Then 2 strings over, same fret. Or 5 frets higher.
That's a minor 7.
It's a flat 7, minor 7. Chon uses this shape a lot, and this is a lot of jazz, where you'll do the root, a minor 3rd, and a flat 7. And that's where we get that chord. That's why we call that a minor 7th. So that's a C minor 7. That's a B minor 7. Okay, 1 fret higher. 2 strings over and a fret higher.
Major 7.
That's a major 7. Now major 7ths can be built with a major 3rd, like that. So play the C, and instead of a minor 3rd, play a major 3rd. So technically that's a C major 7. It's only 3 strings. It's omitting the 5th. There's no 5th in the chord.
Yeah.
But your 7th chords have a 3rd and a 5th in there, or you can remove the 5th. So that's a major 7th. And if you have a major 3rd with a flat 7, that's just a C7. And then sometimes this sounds real ugly. You can do a minor 3rd with a major 7 in it, and it'll be a C minor major 7. And it's a funky sounding chord. Okay, and then of course, what's this?
That's the octave.
That's the octave. So if I go 1 step above, 1 fret above the octave, that's a half step. What is that?
Minor 9.
That's a minor 9. 2 steps.
That'd be a major
1, 2,
9.
3, 4 frets. 2 steps. That's what?
Major 9. Major
9. This is a message in a bottle. Is made up root 5th, major 9th. It gives a very unique sound. So that's it for those. Well, actually, let's keep going just a little bit further. Your major 9 in Bubble Dream, there's a 9 right there. 3 strings over and a fret lower, that's a 9. That's a major 9 right there too. So you won't be able to play it on different strings. Now, understand that the major 9, that's the same note that a major 2nd is. 9s and 2nds are the same. The difference is the 9 is an octave, another octave away. So you still call it a 9.
Yeah.
So 1 fret higher than the 9. What do you think that is?
Minor 10th.
You can say minor 10th. It's actually a minor 3rd because the 3rd is part of the chord.
So then it goes back to 3, 4, 5.
It skips.
Okay.
It skips. You have your minor 3rd. And And when you're building chords, you can pull your thirds out from up here. That's a major third. But this, that's an 11th. Or a perfect 4th, but it's an 11th. That's your tritone. The 12th and the 5th are the same. Or that will be on the 2nd string, same fret. So in Bubble Dream, you're starting to see those different intervals are all part of there. That's a minor 13. So it's a minor 13 and major 13. And then you're back at 7th. And then double octaves. So the basic order is you have your roots, seconds, thirds, fourths, fifths. Tritones could be fourths or fifths, sixths, sevenths. You get your octaves. Your ninths, we call them ninths. The tenths are thirds. So a ninth is a ninth, a 10 is a third. Tens and thirds are the same thing. But the 11ths are unique.
Yeah.
Because it's an extension of the chord. 11ths are unique. 12ths are really fifths. So that's why you don't hear chords called tenths. You don't say C10. You don't see C12, but you'll see C9 and C11 and C13. You'll see that a lot more. Because 12ths are fifths. Tenths are thirds. So if you can kind of start to understand, you can start to see when you're building a chord. I might want to build a C major. But if I know where my thirds are, I can put the third right here. If I know there's a fifth here, I can play in a lot of different ways if I know where the components of that chord is.
Yeah.
So playing that, I've never in my whole life played C major with that voicing. That's a C major. I can play like this. C major. There's a lot of different ways to do it.
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah.
Create your own pieces.
Yeah, and that's what I've noticed. I think the guy from Incubus is the best example, because he said every time he writes a song, it could be the same chord progression, but he always tries to play every chord completely different. And as I've taught probably about 10 or 20 Incubus songs, there is no chord in any of the songs that's the same. Every single one of their songs, the chords are all different. It's crazy, man. They're all different chords. Like totally different. So, any questions about that? So intervals, let's hit this one more time.
So that's minor seventh, minor second.
Yep.
Major second. Minor third. Major fourth. Major third.
Major third.
And perfect fourth. Tritone.
Tritone.
Is it perfect fit?
Mm-hmm. So you reckon this song?
It's an Eminem song.
Yeah, it's Eminem. It's a perfect fifth. It's a fifth. Sixth. Perfect fourth. Fifth. So what's that? Housekeeping.
Minor sixth, which you said was an embellishment.
It's an embellishment. It's not naturally part of the chord. How else can we play a minor 6? Yep.
And then it's major 6.
Major 6.
Then it's minor 7.
Minor 7.
Major 7. But there was another name for it, right?
Major 7. Major 7. The flat 5th, or I mean flat 7 or minor 7, same thing.
Yeah. And then octave.
And you can play an octave. I didn't show you this. Octave can be 3 strings and 3 frets apart. And I would use my pinky for the root. E string, G string. Yeah. So that's your octave.
That is minor 9.
Minor 9th, good.
Major 9.
The major 9. Bubble Dream has a major 9.
And then it's minor 10.
Minor 10th, but it's actually going to be a minor 3rd. Your 10ths are 3rds.
Yeah. Third. Then would it be major 3rd? And then after that it'd be minor 11th.
It's just an 11th.
11th.
Yeah. I guess technically it would be called a perfect 11th, but because it's identical to a 4th.
Yeah. And then, so would that be major 11th?
That would be the tritone.
Tritone.
And you could call it a raised 11th. You could call it a raised 4th. You could call it a flat 5th. But sometimes, depending on the chord, if you see it written as a raised 11th, you know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
A raised 11th. And then
Then it's a 5th.
that's a 5th. Good job. And what's after the 5th?
Would it be 6 or?
Mm-mm.
No, it's 12, minor 12, major 12. Not 12. Is it 13?
5ths or 12ths? It's a 13th. Yeah.
Oh.
And you got 13ths, minor 13, major 5th, major 13, flat 7, major 7, and then double octave. Okay, that's